And welcome back to Feel the Flow. And today we're going to be talking about Pearl, which Ethan and I went to go see tonight. So I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy it. We got so much to talk about. We have. Let me just. We'll be right back. Oh, all right. Hey, and welcome back to Feel the Flow. All right. I'm here with Ethan.
Yes, Pearl.
And we went to see Pearl.
Yep. Yeah, so Pearl 2022 is directed by Ty West. It's co-written by West himself and Mia Goth, who also stars as Pearl, the lead character. And I just want to say, she was amazing during this role. She killed it. She absolutely knocked it out of the park. So I just want to give a lot of praise to Mia Goth.
Yes.
And we'll say that more throughout the review. I just want to jump into some ratings real quick. IMDb gave it a 7.5. Rotten Tomatoes 87, audience score 82, Metacritic 73, and Google user 78. I just like to get that out there.
It's 8 o'clock.
That's got to be on the mics. You know that, right?
Yeah. I just like to get that out there, but this was a fantastic film. And if you don't know what it's about, it takes place early 1900s before the movie X, because it's the prequel. And we follow a young Pearl who lives in a household with an abusive mother, more verbally than physically. She's very strict on her and everything. You see her dad who's sick from the war and everything. They coincide the pandemic a lot from what we're going through today and then back in the early 1900s. So that's really good. But other than that, let's jump into this review.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you covered that well. Yeah, like you said, it takes place in like 1918, I believe.
Yeah, 1918.
1918.
Shows a younger Pearl.
Younger Pearl. People who haven't seen X,
Yes.
go see X.
Yes.
Because you're not going to, you can, we talked about this earlier.
Yeah,
about,
we did.
Well, we'll get back. Yeah, if you haven't seen X, go see X. And you won't be confused after you see Pearl.
Yes.
And you understand who Pearl is and who Maxine is and,
Yep.
So, like you said, it takes place on a farm, and she's taking care of her sick dad, and her mom's evil as hell.
Yep.
And she's a sick girl.
Yeah, she is. She is. But I think I disagree with you there. I think her mom's not evil. I think she does want what's best. And like she said, she grew up in a tougher time period, and I think she's just a little rough around the edges and a little strict.
Let me correct myself then. Let me correct myself because you're right. She knew something was wrong with Pearl.
Yes.
That was the thing. I should. So she wasn't evil. She just knew that Pearl was evil.
And she was trying to kind of shield her.
She's shielding her from herself.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So thank you for
no problem. Yeah. That's why we're here.
Yep.
I think there's also a stigma around prequels nowadays. I feel like everybody goes in, not everybody, but a lot of people can go in expecting, oh, I know what's going to happen in the next film and everything, so I don't need to go see this, or it's not going to be as good because we already know what happens. But I totally disagree with this movie. And this movie proves that, because Pearl was just, if you watch Pearl and then X, it just enhances your viewing of X and probably makes you like it just as much or even more. I think this movie really enhances its sequel, and I think that it just did a great job.
Great job.
It did.
Yeah,
it did.
we were both smiling at the end. Just like she had that smile and that cry, and at the end.
Yeah,
people who have seen it,
man, Mia Goth, she just knocked it out of the park.
She just wow. I was like, wow. I was impressed with her. I was impressed with Ty West too, in his direction in this film, and the cinematography was just beautiful, just like X was.
It was. Yeah,
you remember like in X that barn door look, and it was coming through, man. And it opens up almost kind of sort of the same, but the barn doors open up, but and the house is there, and wow! I was blown away. It's not like overly gory or
it's not. It's really not. No.
It's a slasher film, but it's not like the whole entire film. You're just watching somebody getting chopped up or something.
Exactly, and I can respect Ty West's decision to do that because I feel like the slasher scenes are used sparingly, and it's definitely a slow burn film compared to X.
Yes.
And I don't want to keep comparing it, but like it just
coincides.
You got to, because it just coincides so well, and it is the prequel. Yep. As you see, it has the X on the barn doors and everything, showing Pearl, and wow, it just like I said, they use the slasher sparingly, but when those scenes happen, you're just like in awe, and it's just so visually pleasing. And I love the style of the movie, how it feels so old slasherish. You know, like
Yeah.
you know what I'm trying to say. You could probably
yeah.
explain that better than I can.
Yeah,
but
yeah, because I
it just
probably
looks
watched
like an old
movies
movie.
like that when
yeah.
I was a kid. So,
yeah.
yeah.
It looks like you were taking a jump back in time.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like, and that was just
really,
outstanding.
really did. They did a good job. I love the costumes.
Yeah, the costume design, the music.
Yeah, the music. Everything was really good about it. I mean,
And the characters.
yeah.
I was just so invested. It was just
Yeah.
it just kept me invested. It kept me glued to the screen, on the edge of my seat. Because, like I said, I have to praise Mia Goth once again. Her acting is so well, so you can like kind of see her snap, like you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, you can.
But like she brings herself back.
Yeah, you can
You can
see
explain
it how
that.
she can like just her facial expressions will change and. You know, and I'm watching. I'm like, whoa, she's gonna kill somebody, and then nothing happens. You know, and she
Yeah.
kind of goes back to that happy face, and wow, she can cry on a dime.
Yeah, she can. Yeah.
I was like, wow, look at this, and face turn and beat red. You know, like
Yeah.
I mean, you just can't.
She's like actually terrifying because like she'll be so
Yeah, it's
happy
like-
and giddy, and then so sinister, and she'll give you that look, and then you're like, oh, you're
Oh,
in trouble.
you're
Like,
in
yeah.
trouble now. You know,
I,
yeah.
that was great.
Yeah, how she can just go from one extreme to the next, and it was just wow. I absolutely enjoyed it, and I love, like I said, the cinematography. Like when she's riding the bike, remind me of the Wizard of Oz.
It
And
did,
she's
yeah.
driving.
Dorothy, yeah, she would just like her.
reminded me
You
of-
know,
yeah,
like,
just look just like driving the bike down. You know, and that was around the same era. You know,
yeah,
so
yeah.
you know, was
It
that
makes sense.
19? Was that 1932, 30?
Yeah,
That was
so this takes place a little bit
1932,
before that,
33.
yeah.
Just I mean, the country really didn't change much
No,
from
it-
1918 to 1930s. Believe me, you look at the photos, you can see it. My mother was born during those times. You know.
Yeah.
You know, well, she was a baby though. You know, but my grandmother would tell me about all those.
All
you know,
the times, yeah.
yeah. I see old photos, and you know, it looks like Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, another thing I really loved was the contrast in this
Yeah.
movie. It was
Yeah.
bright. It was vibrant. It was like during the day most of the time. You
Yeah,
had a
the
few,
killing
like,
was all that daytime.
oh yeah, all the slashering,
Yeah.
all the slasher moments happened in the daytime. Compared to X, everything was almost at nighttime.
and
Everything was at nighttime.
and the slashing was cool.
It was.
mean,
It
I'm
was
not saying it's cool.
definitely
You know, it was cool.
It wasn't like the best, but it was like it had that campiness feel.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
like it wasn't like overly corny. It just felt
No,
it was right. It was
wasn't-
right for the film.
Yes.
And it worked very well.
Yeah, the part with the axe, and she's like
Yeah.
just kind of walking along, and pop hits her. You know,
Yeah.
in the back,
Oh,
and I'm like,
that moment, like that's another scene that just gets your heart beating. And again,
Yeah.
to director Ty West, he just knows how to fill a scene with suspense. When you
Yep.
see her running and you see Pearl coming around the corner slow,
Yeah.
and gets faster and faster and faster, and then you're waiting for it to happen.
You're waiting for it to
just-
happen. Then your toes are curling up in the theater. You're like, oh shit, here it comes. You know.
Yeah, and I love all the connections that it has to
Yeah.
X. You know, like it sets up everything because that's
Yeah.
what a prequel does. But I think it does it very well. I think it was a very well put together prequel. And I just wanted to mention that I did not know Mia Goth, who played Pearl and Maxine in X, was also old Pearl
Yes.
in X. When you can transform an actress with makeup and just her acting skills, and I couldn't even recognize her because I didn't even look at the cast at the time, and I just didn't know that. So it blew me away, and that's just like amazing.
Yeah.
That's just like really good film work right there, you know.
Yep.
But yeah, X, Pearl, and now we have Maxine.
Yep.
Maxine next.
Maxine next. And
Which, if you guys didn't know, is going to be the sequel to X, taking place in 1985 in Hollywood.
Yes.
So, or LA.
Yes. If you would stay for the, you know.
Yeah, stay till the very end. The
Yeah.
very end. When you think there's nothing, there's something.
Yeah.
Like we were getting ready to walk out, and it was right there at the end.
Yeah.
But wow, my God, this was a good film.
Good film.
And I
Good
really
film.
really enjoyed it.
I really enjoyed it too. I really did, and I hope you guys enjoy it.
Yeah, definitely go check it out. I think it's a theater.
If anybody's on here didn't see it, I'm sorry. We spoiled a lot, but you know, we just had to talk about it.
We did. Yeah.
And this is what we do. This is where we feel the flow. You know, we come on and we're just going to talk about a film.
Yeah.
You know, and this is what we're going to be all about. Hopefully, we can catch another film soon. You just saw
I just saw Barbarian.
Barbarian.
Yes,
you know?
that was.
So we're going to be sitting back and we're going to do Barbarian next because I haven't seen it yet, and people are going, hey, you got to go see it. You know, and I got to do it. I'll probably go do it tomorrow. So we'll probably be on Monday or doing something.
Yep.
We've even talked about doing some Netflix stuff, and you know, you're gonna see a lot of things from us. You know, so stay tuned, man. And thank you for just hanging out with us. You all set there, Ethan?
Yeah, I'm all set.
You got
Yeah.
everything out?
I just want to, like I
Yeah.
said, overall, final closing thoughts. I just want to say, very well directed, very unique style. I love the camera work, all the angles, like the vibrant color that comes from the screen works really well. Mia Goth was awesome. Ty West was awesome. Overall, I'm gonna give this film like a 9.8 out of 10.
Yeah,
I think
I agree.
it's just such a good year. It's definitely going in my top 5 for horror movies, and we'll probably do that sometime in October. Our top 5 horror movies of the year. But great film, great film.
Yeah, I gotta agree with that. Yeah, it was just like he said, the cinematography was just beautiful. The way the camera swung around, I was glued to the screen the whole entire time, and we just kept looking at each other like, whoa, and just listening to the storyline. And the storyline to me didn't get too messy. It didn't get messy. It just kind of flowed. There were some parts in there that kind of like lasted a little longer, but very, very rare you saw that.
Yeah.
And you just saw Pearl's personality just changing. That's all, really.
Yeah, really sets up Pearl.
It sets up Pearl. Yeah.
Why we know her, like why she is, how she is when we see X.
You guys will love it.
But it definitely enhances your viewing of X. So go watch Pearl, then go watch X again, because it's just going to be like,
I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to watch
I'm going to probably watch it again.
I want to see, because I want to see the house again. I want to see some of the stuff in the house.
Yeah.
The pictures on the walls, and I want to read, and maybe we'll sit down. We'll do X Pearl, and Maxine coming
soon. So I'm guessing early next year, because actually that's another thing I wanted to mention. That X and Pearl both came out this year. And we don't see that a lot, where
no,
two movies of the same like trilogy are going to come out in the same year, which is really awesome. So that was cool.
Yes,
got X earlier this year. Just now we got Pearl. So I think that's awesome. They're pumping out these movies. They're really well done. And if Maxine keeps up this quality, that's going to be one good horror trilogy. That's going to be insane.
I agree with you. I agree there. And yes, I agree. And maybe they might do another Pearl as she gets older, or
I would like to see that. I was going to say that to you in the car, but I wonder. I kind of want to see the midlife of Pearl now.
Yeah,
before she gets old.
1950s.
Yeah,
1960s.
Exactly.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be cool.
That would be cool to see her then and see what she's been doing. And you like it's and when you see all the little things that happen, you can see an X. It's the cars in the water and the alligator. It's just like, whoa, blows you the frig away. It's like, I was like, wow, this is great. Yeah. Freaking Ty West, man. Mia Goth. Psh.
Great film.
Great.
We'll leave it there. Great film.
Yeah, great film.
Thank you guys for all your love and support, for checking out our videos. Don't forget to, give a thumbs up, hit the notification bell, leave a comment. I know you guys have been jumping up here and reaching out, and that's really awesome. We really do love and appreciate the support. And we'll talk to you guys soon.
Yep. Talk to you soon.